Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we have the Sleke phone. This is the latest version, which is based on a Google Pixel 7a. It is a little bit of a bummer that they had to go to a larger device. However, it does bring a few extra optimizations that I think are going to be helpful for those of you who are looking for a transition device. So if for whatever reason you cannot use a Mudita Compact because that's too basic, or maybe you cannot use a Light Phone 3 because, again, it doesn't have the apps that you need, but you want something in the middle ground that does not have a browser, then I think this is an excellent solution. So when it comes to the Sleke phone, now they are shipping, instead of with Graphene OS, this is a fork of Calyx OS. They're calling it Odysee OS, and it includes their own store. So as you see right here, there is the Sleke store, and they manually vet apps that they let into the operating system. So they do not let in any apps that do not conform to being a utility or that is actually helpful. So if it's a distraction or something that is going to keep you in the wheel of social media, then that app will not be in the store. They have expanded a lot of compatibility. So again, there's a lot of things that you are probably looking for. There's a lot of niche apps, and there's a lot of other helpful apps. I installed AntennaPod as one of the apps, and everything runs extremely well because, of course, it's running on a very good hardware on the Google Pixel device, and it does have that stable software with Android 15. This is not a solution for those of you who are looking for something like no distractions, but it's something like in between. You have certain utilities that are approved manually, but you don't have the access to quick links or just a full browser. They do have a system that allows you to get links, and you're going to be able to open them, but you will not be able to navigate further than that. They also have this engine right here where you can discover apps in the web, or, if you have a specific question like cooking risotto. So let's say you have that question, and then they have an engine that gives you the information that you need right there. Of course, it's taking a little while, but there it is. To cook a risotto, follow the steps, prepare the broth, etc., etc. And it's going to keep giving you that information. Of course, this is not as helpful for recipes, but for something like the NBA scores, for example, you search the web, and then it tells you right there, here are the scores for the playoff updates as of May 9, 2025. This is using a search engine like Perplexity, I believe. So it's using some of those functionalities for the device. The device also comes with a QR code scanner by default. So you are able to get that functionality. And it does also have access to a profile, which you can put your name, phone number, email, and if you want to share it with a friend, you can just select those things, and then it gives a contact card whenever you're trying to share it. There are some advantages by running with Calyx OS. It's still very private, but now it has micro G compatibility. So certain applications like Google Messages, for example, will now work, and you're able to pair them over the web with your desktop or laptop in whichever way you want. I like this device for those of you who need something that has extra applications that are manually verified. For example, Pay by Phone, Park Chicago. I mean, you see there's a lot of niche things, and you want that community feel. So essentially, they are curating slowly all of these applications and only allowing things that are helpful for people, not things that you don't need in your life, or other things like social media that are extremely distracting. I think the guys at Sleke are doing something good by recycling devices as well, by using refurbished devices, not adding to creating a new device, and all of that good stuff, cheapening the cost, and also providing a good service that does not need a subscription. So if you're interested, make sure to check out the link in the description below. And if you have any questions, make sure to put them as well in the comments. I'll be interacting with you guys. But I just wanted to drop this update because I think it's going to be extremely helpful for those of you who are looking for a transition device with a few extra apps here and there that has very strong hardware, although a little bit large for my preferences. I hope this video was helpful, and we'll see you next time.